Okay, today we are going to be making a soil sifter. We have some of our potting soil that's got a lot of wood shavings in it, big chunks of wood that we want to sift out, so Sean can use it for transplanting, and we don't need all that wood in there at this point. So we're going to go ahead and get started. What I've got is I've got some scrap pieces of wood. I believe this was bottom bed supports for a box spring mattress or something at one time that somebody gave me, so I always try to use scrap wood for everything. Of course, it's less costly, and you can really make some neat things with them. Okay, so I've already pre-cut everything, and we're just making a small one because it's easier for Sean to handle. As most of you know, or some of you know, Sean's in a wheelchair. She has been for the last 7 years, and she just loves gardening, so I'm just trying to make things easier for her. So we're going to make this soil sifter. First thing I'm going to do is I've got everything laid out. I'm going to be pre-drilling some holes on the outside here with some screws, and I'm going to get everything out at once, but we'll get some things out. Then we're going to be putting some hardware cloth over it to use as the sifter. So we're going to go ahead and and the reason I'm pre-drilling the holes is just so the wood doesn't split. I'm not real sure what this wood is, but we'll go ahead and just, that one's already got a hole in it, so we'll use that. There we go. Be nice to change the bit. Can't screw the screw with a drill bit. There we go. There for now. And now what I'm going to do before I put the outside on, I've got this 1/4-inch hardware cloth that was left over from another project, and I'm going to be using that for the screen itself, and hopefully it will work like we want it to. I'm just going to be stapling this into place, overhanging it, because what I want to do is take the outside edge, fold it over, and then I'm going to encase it with another piece of wood so Sean doesn't get cut by the ends of the wire. So we'll just kind of center it up here. We'll tack it in place. Try to get somewhat square. It doesn't have to be tight, just got to stay in place, and it will once we put the outside brace on. As you can see, some of the staples didn't go all the way in, so I'm just going to tack them in. We don't want anything to get caught on. There, just like that. And now what I'm going to do, since I want to fold it over, I don't want the corners to bunch up, so I'm going to cut part of this corner out. That way we don't have it bunched in the corner, and it'll be hard to enclose it. Like that. Oops. Missed the trash can, sitting right next to it, and I still missed it. There we go. So now we can just fold these ends over like so. Do that on all the sides. Side. And you can see it's not bunching up in the corner, so it's going to be easy to enclose it. We don't have to do any extra trimming. Oops, this is, there we go. So now we got that, the screen attached, or the base frame put together, the screen attached. Now we're going to attach the outside framework. And kind of overlapped it. There's so many different ways you can do this. That's the wrong one. And I, instead of having full length, and then two shorter pieces to go inside, I kind of kitty-wampused it so it overlaps only on one edge. So I'm gonna get my drill. Get the drill in there, that'll help. Take this right on the end. Put the bit in so we can get the screws in there. And just repeat the process all the way around. Just like that. I got some bit screws. Like I said, all these screws were recycled from another project, so. Sometimes it gets a little confusing switching back and forth, but we'll go ahead and test this too once we get it together. Come on, stay in there. Let's see. That one broke. There you are. And there we have it. We have our own dirt sifter. Hopefully it'll work. It's not too heavy. Okay, this is Sean's bin that she pre-packs all her little containers for transplanting the seeds, and it's got a lot of big pieces of wood that we want to sift out because we don't want that in with the little bitty plants. So, and here's the sifter. So we'll just take a couple handfuls. We'll see what we can sift out of there. See? Works well. We don't want that stuff in with the little bitty plants. and I think she's going to be very happy with it. Let me give you a little quick tour of our little grow room. We just took one of the bedrooms in our house, and we move this up here, and we just turned it into a grow room where she can start seeds. As you can see, she's got things planted. We have things growing. See, she's got some flowers. She got some cabbage, broccoli rabe. She's got tomatoes, onions. She's got some aloe up there. Those are going to go out in the chicken yard. And over here in the window, I don't know if you can see it. We planted lettuce, and we got all kinds of lettuce coming up. And the big plant you see there, I don't know if you can tell with the leaf, it's a parsley. So we got a little bit of everything going. Just trying to do what we can, as inexpensive as we can. We'll grow some healthy and happy food. And that'll wrap this up. Again, there is the sifter. Real cheap, only took, what, maybe 10 minutes to make. We will see you in the next video.